Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Ready when you are.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him to the ground.
Amin, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for
They
you.
won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
God save him. He's gone mad. Where is he going? Yeah.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be used to orient yourself when moving through a city.
Gebereceksin. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Pis hırsız.
Stop it, please! You're hurting
Gebereceksin.
me! That's hurtful! Stop it, please! Help me, please!
You wish to die, so be it. I'll have your head! Your life ends now.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my...
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? violence or madness.
A few coins.
We
All
must
I ask
resist.
is for a few
We must
coins.
fight them in any way we can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in.
My family haven't died. Could you spare a few coins?
Mother,
There he is! Please, can't you spare something? Stop him before he hurts himself. I'm hungry.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
I don't understand.
يا لهم من أحمق لص حقير سأقطع يديك لفعل ذلك لص حقير
Once he was a teacher. Kaplanın cezası ölümdür. But then the way was made clear to Kubaye. He saw what must be done.
Away with you. Leave this place. Move. He'll what is he doing at that speed? Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Please, someone do something!
Altair, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
This won't be
Die here.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you? Yes, indeed.
surrounded by false knowledge,
Just a few
created by
coins,
wicked
please.
men who seek to rule over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jubayer sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
sefer elimizden kurtuldun. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
Hey! You look familiar. You need something?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. You don't understand. I have nothing. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins. Please, please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Jerusalem next! We must end this before it has a chance to begin!
Don't you think you're a little close?
Has always been ours! And it is our duty to defend it until death! The Crusaders must be destroyed! Force him! The Christian king is an army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they lie.
There's no reason for doing that.
I'll teach you to take a fall.
I'll show you!
How can one expect to defeat me? May God have mercy on your soul. Pay dearly for that.
If I were you, I'd call something.
This won't be too difficult. This won't be too difficult. How can one expect to defeat me? May God have mercy on your soul. Help me! Help me!
Nice here! Give up! You've nowhere to run! Maybe you have it done.
So be it.
How can one defeat me?
Keep up with him! Don't let him get away! I will catch you!
Gel buraya. Geber kafir. Kaçan fayda etmez.
Give up! You've nowhere to run!
You wish to die? So be it.
But it's already lost.
Stand no chance against him. God is on my side.
It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
You cannot escape! Give up! You've no answer!
Their fathers before them. It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Who did this? Where is the one responsible? Oh, terrible. God Almighty. What happened to this person? What happened here? Such a shame. What's this?
So hungry. Just a little more in my belly. Please, can't you spare something? I'm full.
Why are they fighting this time?
May God have mercy on your soul. How simple. This won't be too difficult. How simple. May God have mercy on your soul. How can one expect to defeat?
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Who saw what happened here? No!
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
What happened here?
Horrors in their wake. Al-Hadid rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious in might favor victory. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
Don't let him get away!
Ride, imposing suffering in their face!
You saw what happened here.
All right, where are you? Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong!
So we murdered. So we
Kill him! Die! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away!
Who saw what happened here?
Oh no! What happened?
Who's responsible for this?
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Leave, peasant, before I make you.
I have everything you'll ever need.
No, you don't understand. I have
My good
nothing.
people, your search has
My
come to an
family
end.
is sick and dying.
I have anything
Could you
anyone could
spare a few
possibly need.
coins? I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Just a few coins, please. Someone should stop them. A few coins. I'm asking for a few coins.
responsible for this? Who could have done such a thing?
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
I'm so hungry.
Thieves like you must
Just a
pay
little
for their
more.
crimes. You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Salahadin's chief scholar?
Yes. He's turned the other scholars of the city to his cause. Together they intend to work a great evil.
How?
They're collecting the city's knowledge, all its written words.
For what purpose?
To destroy them.
And where will this be done?
They move throughout the city, but first they meet at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. If I go there, I should find Jubair.
Excellent work as always, Altair. You can stop him before he has a chance to strike again.
With your permission, Rafiq.
Of course. You're free to begin whenever you are ready. Bring glory to the Brotherhood, Altair.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Did you see that? Now, why is he doing that? What a fool! Doing before? What is that man thinking? Every single text in the city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies.
They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
You're a dead man. You will not get away from me.
Your life is
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
You are not supposed to be here.
جبل كافر جبل
Where is he going? Have you no shame?
Away with you.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
That hurts! Stop it, please!
What happened here? Infidel!
ردها علي.
Die, infidel! For centuries, we quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women, long since gone to dust. Why do we believe absent logic? Stop him! You're for no other reason. Did the same. This ends today. For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women, long since... Who's responsible for this? You have no... What happened here?
People of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poison. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It is illness, for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.